Welcome to Grawazid, your ultimate destination for rustic antique charm, vintage aesthetics, and timeless classic elegance. We bring you inspiring decor ideas, home styling tips, and creative ways to infuse history into modern living. From weathered wood textures to ornate vintage treasures, our content celebrates the art of timeless beauty. Rustic and antique home inspiration, vintage collectibles and decor ideas, classic and elegant interior styling, white and neutral palette aesthetic home tours, and DIY vintage transformations. Subscribe now and embark on a journey through classic sophistication with a touch of nostalgia. Hosting a stunning garden party doesn't have to break the bank. With just a bit of creativity and a flair for vintage charm, you can transform your backyard into a whimsical retreat. In this video, we'll show you how we styled a breathtaking garden party using the romantic, granny chic theme, blending blush pinks, soft golds, and layers of cozy textures for an unforgettable outdoor experience. Whether you're planning a bridal shower, afternoon tea, or summer gathering with friends, this garden party setup is charming, affordable, and easy to recreate. Our design inspiration centered around the charming granny chic aesthetic. Think delicate floral prints, crochet doilies, soft pastel palettes, and vintage finds. By layering thrifted treasures with blush-tone decor, we created a setting that felt both nostalgic and fresh. The twist? We added glamorous gold accents to elevate the space without losing that warm, cottagecore vibe. The first step was selecting the right space. A small backyard corner with ample sunlight and flowering plants became the ideal location. We used existing greenery and blooms to keep the setup budget-friendly. Natural surroundings were key to embracing the garden feel, no need for expensive landscaping or hardscaping. Most of the decor came from secondhand shops, discount stores, and even our own attics. We repurposed vintage lace curtains into table runners and hung mismatched teacups from tree branches for that quirky, eclectic touch. Flea market picture frames, old books, and brass candlesticks added character and warmth. No two items the same, and that's exactly the charm. To unify the space, we stuck to a soft, romantic palette. Blush pink formed the foundation, used in linens, florals, and paper decorations. Gold was used as an accent, appearing in cutlery, candle holders, and spray-painted thrift items. The combination felt elegant yet playful, perfect for a daytime garden celebration. Instead of buying expensive floral arrangements, we created our own using seasonal blooms from a local flower farm and garden clippings. We used vintage pitchers, teapots, and mismatched vases to hold them. A mix of roses, daisies, and wildflowers brought softness and whimsy to every table. Each place setting told a story. Layered plates, floral china, and embroidered napkins created a cozy, lived-in look. We placed handwritten name cards on old postcards to personalize the setting. Gold flatware tied everything together, adding a bit of sparkle amidst the delicate patterns. As the sun began to set, the party transitioned into a glowing haven. We used inexpensive fairy lights, battery-operated lanterns, and candles in glass jars to cast a warm glow. The lighting added magic to the evening without adding much cost, an easy yet effective ambience booster. The menu was simple but thoughtful. We prepared mini sandwiches, fruit tarts, and cupcakes at home, using vintage platters and cake stands for serving. A pink lemonade station with fresh mint and lemon slices doubled as both a refreshment spot and a pretty focal point. To give our guests a little something special, we served a signature, blush and bloom, cocktail made of rose, elderflower liqueur, and a splash of soda, garnished with edible flowers. Served in mismatched glassware, it looked as charming as it tasted. Comfort was key. We arranged vintage chairs, benches, and even some floor cushions to encourage conversation. Throw blankets and crochet throws added texture and coziness. Guests loved settling into these nooks between garden games and bites of dessert. To set the tone, we curated a playlist of classic tunes, French cafe instrumentals, and mellow acoustic tracks. A small Bluetooth speaker hidden in the bushes played softly in the background. It created the perfect atmosphere, inviting, relaxed, and oh so chic. No party is complete without memories. We set up a DIY photo area with a lace curtain backdrop, vintage props, and a gold-framed mirror. Guests snapped Polaroids and wrote sweet notes in a guest book. It added a personal, nostalgic layer to the event, and cost almost nothing to put together. You don't need a huge budget to throw a beautiful, meaningful garden party. With a little imagination, some vintage charm, and a cohesive color palette, your outdoor gathering can feel both luxurious and cozy. This pink and gold granny chic celebration proves that personality and passion can shine brighter than any price tag. So gather your friends, raid your local thrift stores, and get ready to host a garden party that's unforgettable and totally you. Pause 2.00s.